Hello, and my name is Mr. Macabroni, and welcome to Without Within, a visual novel recommended to me by a faggot. I'm recording this during episode 16 of Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal, but this probably won't be up until after I finish the game. So this is like really big time lapse, to say the least. just a bit. I just felt like I needed to do more recording and have a lot ready for when I was done with the game. So now you can't yell at me for taking all them long breaks between episodes for that, because that means I'm still doing shit, and I was still doing shit, just not Pokemon, and you just didn't know about it. So oh, kill me. This is going to be a relatively short game, but I will cut it up into multiple parts, mainly because I don't have a lot of time to record, mainly. So without further ado, let's just get into it. I have really no idea what this game's about, but it looked really kind of cute. See her face. Look at her face. Okay, let's just do a stupid game. Start! Venti. The chants of my fans echoed through the door in front of me. Oh, I can have auto on, yeah. Let's do that. Wow, I don't know what's happening. This is going really slowly. One of my two bodyguards wrapped his hand around the doorknob. Please, prepare yourself, Miss Venti. Once I open this door, we'll head straight for our limo. I get a limo. The guard had no reason to fret. I had long since grown used to these crowds. Still, I nodded to put him at ease. After taking a deep breath, he pushed the door open. I'm a famous woman, apparently. Look at I'm fabulous. A crowd of hundreds raised their cameras as soon as I stepped out. My guards waved their arms to shoo them away. This red carpet was for me to walk on. After all, I blew a kiss for these starstruck peasants. Fucking PC Master Race, are you now, fucking bitch? Miss Venti, please, let us hurry, my bodyguard said. Too bad for him, I strutted along like a model on a catwalk. A group of reporters managed to worm through the crowd. They now tiptoed over my guards in hopes of scoring that exclusive. Venti, how does it feel to have won another Slut of the Year award? A reporter asked me. Before I could answer, another dozen people shouted over each other, hoping for my attention. Venti, may I get a photo with you? Can you sign some autographs for my kids? And 2 for me, of course. 2 for... Why do you need fucking 2? That's so pointless. I can't believe I'm standing this close to Venti, said the faggot with a boner in his pants. My fans stamped their dirty shoes all over the red carpet. Finally, my bodyguards pulled out their paper sprays to keep these fans in check. Fucking Jesus Christ. And of course we're not being able to see all this happening. A young male reached in my direction despite having spray aimed at his face. Rather admirable for a peasant. I extended a hand for this male kiss. Unfortunately for him, he fainted at the sight of my perfectly polished nails. Oh my fucking god, really? I reached my limousine at last. My bodyguard opened the door for me. As I climbed in, my trailing fans snapped as many photos as they could. Miss Venti! Miss Venti! The crowd chanted as my car window pulled up. How odd, they never referred to me as Miss. Oh, my graceful presence must have been too much for their sanity. Those poor things. You are really self-conceited, you know that, stupid bitch? You're cute though, so whatever. Miss Venti! Miss Venti! ... Oh fuck, it was a dream. Is there a fucking crack in your wall? Oh God, you live in poverty. Jesus Christ. Look out that window. There's literally like a wall right outside your fucking window. And there's... Oh, Jesus, I feel bad for you. Oh. Well, I had fun while it lasted. At least I got to ride in a limousine for a good 30 seconds. In a real life, my only registered vehicle was, well, my 10-year-old bicycle. My apartment had no space for a car anyway. Actually, this single room with cracked walls might be an insult to the word apartment. Pull up those curtains for a spectacular $1 view, featuring a sewage pipe and a wall tainted with yellow. Just open the window if you wish to smell the sewage as well. A breathtaking experience. By the way, sorry, I needed to take back the one-room thing. This place actually had 2 rooms, thank you very much. The second room happened to be a toilet. That still counted, right? The toilet clogged 3 times a month, so be careful when using it. Well, that's actually better than the bathroom in my house. That faggot fucking gets clogged every 2 hours. Or so it seems. Miss Vinty, a woman's voice echoed from outside. She was no fan, but rather my landlady. I glanced over at my clock. 6 a.m. Waiting another hour or 2 would have been nice. She probably just wanted to tell me about another rent rise. Nothing good ever came out of that woman's mouth. I would be better off staying in bed. Oh. Might as well get up, I guess. Yeah, might as well. Coming, as I changed into something more appropriate. The landlady still kept knocking. I said I was coming, did I not? Maybe I should walk out naked if that was what she dug. If this were a game, we might get a sale boost too. Good morning, Miss Vinty, the landlady said. I must ask, what's with that hair? It looks like you just woke up. That's because I did. It's a waste of time for young ladies like you to sleep away your youth. The landlady shook her head. She had no right to preach me like this. I wanted to tell her, but decided against it, as doing so would give her an excuse to lecture me further. With her size, if I enraged her, she would squash me into Vinty-flavored pancake. Miss Vinty, your rent was due 3 days ago. Oh well, at least there was no rent increase. Sorry, madam. My next paycheck will come after tonight's shift, so I'll pay you first thing tomorrow morning. The landlady grunted. All right, just know that if this keeps up, you'll have to find somewhere else to live. She spun around to leave. Once she disappeared behind the corridor, I kicked my door shut, causing a piece of my cracked wall to fall off. I tried shoving the piece back into place. My effort resulted in more wall fragments flaking off. Jesus Christ! Great, the landlady would make me pay for that next month. Once I became an accomplished calligrapher, she would beg for a chance to shine my shoe. Hey, I sounded a bit ranty before, but this was never my intention. A lot of famous people had humble beginnings. I would follow in their footsteps, but first, I needed to put in the work. And so I returned to the busiest street in my area. With my calligraphy spread before me, I sat on the concrete and rested my back against the fence. Car horns blared behind me, mixed with people shouting things about each other's mothers. I mean, this art. I like the art. It's kind of simple, but it's kind of cute, I guess. It's shiny. And so I returned to the I read this already. These cars kept expelling fumes that made me choke. Just one of the many things I dealt with in the name of art. Pedestrians took up almost every inch of space on the street ahead. Surely this would be the day when somebody spotted my talent. Actually, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here real quick. We'll see if she gets pulled up for her talent next time on Without Within. So, without further ado, like, subscribe, and stay frosty, icicles. Adios.